Hey, come on in. You must be the new roommate. No, this is the right house. Wait. Let me guess. Jason didn't tell you, did he? Yeah, he was the one moving out. He and his girlfriend got a place, and I'm your roommate. Surprise! Nah, both of them told me all about you. Good things, mostly. Even at the worst, you sound pretty inoffensive. I mean that in a good way, by the way. Quiet and nerdy, but a good person on the whole. Well, if you're not, I know how to handle myself. Jason's a good judge of character, though, and you're not setting off any red flags yet. Maybe you've seen me at the parties here. On my way out the door, before they really get started. But technically, still at them. Oh, you did see me? Well, now you know. I was going anywhere that wasn't here. I'm not big on large crowds of people I don't know, especially when there's a keg of beer in the basement. Didn't stay much longer, huh? That makes sense. Jason said you're not as boisterous as the rest of his friends. Honestly, that's a relief. It'll be nice to be able to stay home on a Saturday if I want to. Sometimes I did go to the local goth club with some friends when Jason would have parties. I still do. But, I recognize most of those people, even the ones I don't really know. You know about that place? What do you know about goth clubs? You've been to one? Huh? What do you mean, sort of? They wouldn't let you in? Why? You don't look like the creepy tourist type, you know? The ones who come to gawk. Or ogle. Ugh. You're not all dressed up in flowy silk shirts, maybe. But black t-shirt, black jeans, combat boots? Those are kind of a throwback. Still, if I saw you outside the club, I probably assumed you were a guest DJ or something. Oh, Léat de Mort. God. Now I get it. Don't worry. You didn't miss much. That place was a gilded glory hole. All the regulars, especially the ones who knew the DJs or the owners, you know, the ones with connections. A bunch of pretentious clowns smirking around, acting out their fantasies of being the popular kids. Ugh. Anyway, the dress code. What were you wearing? A Hawaiian shirt or something? Are you serious? Ministry? Twitch era ministry? That was too metal for them? God, what a bunch of posers. I'm sorry that happened to you. If it's any consolation, they were gone after a year. Guess that's what happens when you drive your own audience away, huh? So, you actually know the music. Consider me intrigued. Who else do you listen to? Wait, skip past the part where you tell me you listen to almost everything. I know, everybody says they do, but... What? A whole terabyte? My laptop doesn't even have that much space on it. How did you get a media server, huh? Let me guess. You're a bit of a data hoarder, aren't you? Only maybe? Tell me this. How many albums or movies until you run out of room? That's an interesting smile. You're a little embarrassed, but not really ashamed, are you? No. It's not something to be ashamed of. I save a lot of things on my computer, too, so I can't say much. Damn right. You're gonna set me up with a login. A collection that size? That's a rabbit hole I'm dying to go down. I do love music and movies. And what's in a person's collection tells you a lot about them. The size of yours alone tells me a few things even before I see it. Let's see. You download and save things you like or that you're interested in because you don't want to lose them if you want to check them out later. More? You probably have entire discographies of bands you like because you don't want to miss anything, even if you've never listened to half of what you've downloaded. And the same probably goes for your movie collection, too. Just a hunch, that's all. Really? You're giving me the admin password? Are you sure? Thanks. It does tell me something, actually. It means you trust me, but you also want me to like you. Hey. That's not what I'm saying. What I mean is, I can see it all over your face. You're kind of excited to share this with someone who's interested in it. I know that feeling too, believe me. And I really do appreciate you sharing all of this with me. You're being incredibly generous. Okay, before I hit the enter button, I'm going to guess that you have everything sorted by genre, maybe even subgenres. That's an easy guess. If you have that much music, you have to manage it somehow. So let me add this. You've probably got a folder of stuff you haven't sorted yet, too. And that's 1 yes and 2 yeses. Oh, that's easy. It means you want to keep things easy to manage and deal with, but you don't let it take over your life. Thank you. I am good at reading people. And... No, go ahead. Turnabout's only fair. What do you think you know about me? Well, yeah, I am. I'm a goth girl. Of course I'm watching people. That's basic self-preservation. I need to know how to filter out weirdos and worse. The quicker the better. No, that's true. Your stereotype is more nerd than goth, but I am curious about what else is going on underneath that. But I've practically said that to myself, so... You know, I should lay into you for being presumptuous. But you're not wrong. I hate drama in my relationships. Yeah, there's some real basket cases in the scene. No, I don't limit myself to the goth scene. How do you even know all this? Are you insinuating that I might be interested in you? Like, interested? That's moving kind of... Oh. Okay, sorry, I just... get my share of unwanted attention, especially from these cocky, jockey types who think they need to fix me. Like, if I just let some square-headed dolt basically tell me what to do, I'd be better off. Dear God, no. No, you don't seem cocky like that. That wasn't fair of me to assume. I appreciate that, but go on. Of course, I'm curious about you. We're going to be roommates, right? I need to inspect you. Well, I'm guessing you have excellent taste in music. Okay, I'll be serious. You're smart enough to know how to set up cool things like a media server, and you love being able to share cool things with other people, especially music or movies, but other things too. You are, and you're not just smart, but you're perceptive too, about people. Like you've had to learn to identify threats too. Yeah, we can both leave that one on the table for now. So, let's start exploring your collection. Nailed it. Sorted by genre. Wow. You weren't kidding. You've got a folder for every genre there is. Even a folder for country, folk, and blues. Let me guess. Johnny Cash, Leadbelly, and the album Loretta Lynn did with Jack White. Because that one was just music nerd enough to make sense. It's a good album, though. But that's one of the smaller folders. Let's see what you really like. No surprises there. Aggressive genres in general are the biggest ones, with the unsorted folder in the top 3. So let me ask you this. On the video side, which one is going to be bigger? Horror or sci-fi? Anime. That's a bit of a curveball, but not that much. How big is the music video folder? Good God, how did you get that much? YouTube downloads, before they got deleted? Yeah, I guess I did call that one, too. What can I tell from that? First of all, you spend a lot of time listening to music and watching movies and stuff growing up. Probably not as much socializing. That's not a judgment, by the way. Sometimes people don't appreciate what we have to offer. There's nuances to that too. Stereotypically, I might expect you to be all nervous and flustered talking to a girl, but you seem pretty relaxed talking to me. Really? Well, for the record, you shouldn't have to be nervous. You're kind of fun to talk to. Let's look at the Goth folder. Ah, Goth and Industrial, of course. The usual names: The Cure, Sisters of Mercy, Blutengel, huh? And Aesthetic Perfection? Nice. Wow. An entire folder for Communion After Dark? I love that podcast, too. Ooh, London After Midnight? Not my cup of tea, really, but major points for authenticity. You know your music, and there's a lot of stuff here that I've never even heard of. It's official. You are more goth than all of Léat du Mort's DJs put together. Certified by me. Oh, let's see what you do with your dirty dishes before we talk about approval. From what I'm seeing about you, though, so far, I like your odds. Oh, hell. I didn't realize that much time had passed. I have to get to work soon. The sandwich shop around the corner and a couple blocks down. Don't worry, it's just a 5-minute walk. You're not making me late at all. Listen, I don't use my free sandwich perks anymore, but if you walk there with me, maybe we can slip something past the manager for you. Not at all. We're roomies, right? And you seem pretty cool. That's very gentlemanly of you. I usually catch a ride with one of my coworkers, but I might just take you up on that. Give me your phone, and I'll text myself so we both have each other's numbers, in case of emergencies. Or other things. I promise not to spam you with memes. I only forward the best links, I swear. No, I'm not going through your phone. That'll come later. Okay. There. I even put my real name in there. People usually call me Raven. Hey, I see that smirk. But that's me. Rachel. Just like that Raven. Come on, let's go. If we leave now, we might beat the manager there. Hey, roomie, I'm home. And I come bearing pizza. No, I mean real pizza. The ones they started making at work are terrible. Worse than off-brand frozen crap. There you are. You were so quiet, I wasn't sure where you were. Here, I'll get us some... Hey. You okay? Well, for one thing, I can tell you didn't eat lunch. There's no plate on the coffee table. I know you. You always wash your dishes before you go to bed. Always. But if there's not one on the table, you haven't used one today. That means you didn't eat, or you just ate more Pop-Tarts, which might as well be the same thing. What's wrong? Yeah, you mentioned them. You were setting up a lunch date for today, that's right. Sort of? Oh no. Oh, hon. I know how much it sucks getting ghosted. I'm sorry that happened. Again, yeah, I know that just makes it worse. Yeah, and it's hard not to take personally. For what it's worth, you deserve better than that. Better than them. You absolutely do, and one way or another, I'm going to find a way to convince you. Okay, you know what? I was planning on going to the club tonight. This time, I'm finally taking you with me. Oh no, I'm done asking. I remember you telling me about getting the doorman treatment at Léat du Mort. They're not around anymore, and almost nobody liked them while they were. Xenophile is the complete opposite of that. I really do think you'll enjoy yourself. That's right. I do have to defend the honor of Goth. And yours, too. You deserve to have a proper experience with the scene, even if you decide clubbing isn't for you. Listen, for real, if you really don't think you're up for it, I won't push you. That's not going to make for a good time. What I will tell you is this. There's some friends of mine there who would like to meet you, and I think you'd like them. Because you come up in the conversation sometimes. Because you genuinely are a cool and interesting person, even if you don't feel like it right now. Look, I know you wouldn't feel comfortable if I just dropped you in the middle of a bunch of people you don't know. I promise you I won't do that to you. I'll be right beside you. And if you're uncomfortable after we've been there a little bit, we'll leave together. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Maybe I am trying to be your wingman. Would you be okay with it if I was? Maybe, huh? Seriously, do you trust me not to steer you into a total disaster? Good. So, here's the plan. We eat some of this pizza. I get a shower. Wash enough of the smell of wilting sandwich toppings off of me. And unless you have a change of heart, we'll head on out. I meant it when I said that. If we're getting into the parking lot and you don't think you can do it, we leave. If we get to the bar and it's too much for you, we leave. If you seize up having 3 hot goth girls talking to you, we'll all try to put you at ease. And if it's too much, we'll leave. You and me. No questions, no shame, no argument from me. Yeah, me and my 2 friends, Martina and Lucretia. Whoa, easy. You're okay. It's just you and me here, yeah? Yeah. Just listen to my voice and close your eyes and breathe slowly. Deep breaths, just like that. Keep going until you feel yourself start to relax. Better? Good. But, tell you what. Keep your eyes closed for a minute longer. I want you to visualize something that might make it easier to handle going to the club with me. Humor me, huh? Just imagine the scene I'm going to describe, even if you leave your eyes open. Okay, imagine me and 2 other girls sitting around a table in a nightclub. I'll even show you a picture of the 3 of us. Here we go. Taken inside the club even. That's Lucretia with the black hair and Martina with the green and black hair. I'm not gonna lie, we were all looking pretty good that night. But you know what I look like when I come traipsing around in sleep pants and no makeup in the morning? Yeah, they're no different. So if you do start getting anxious, just remember that. We might show up to the club looking like Susie Sue. But in the morning, we all look like Robert Smith in pajamas. There you go. I thought that might make you smile. Anyway, you're taking your seat at the table. I'm sitting on your right side. They introduce themselves completely chill. They're not going to try to act like femmes fatale or trying to fluster you. They're just making small talk. What do you think of the club? Who's your favorite band? Where do you work? You ask them similar questions and just pay attention and ask follow-up questions. You're getting them to tell you things and letting them do the talking. Getting them to do most of the talking. Just like you do with me. God. You don't need permission to ask me a question, silly. Just ask. You'd like me to help you dress for the club? You're just fine as you are, dear. I've told you that. You want to? Really? Makeup too? Wow. Can I ask what brought this on? Okay, smartass, you're right. It is just a figure of speech. Now, can I get you to tell me what made you decide you wanted to go all out? No, you're absolutely right. If you're going to step out of your comfort zone, why not push the envelope a little bit? I'm proud of you, and I promise not to make you regret it. Come on then, follow me to the bathroom. Let's see how you feel about a little eyeliner, for starters. Something easy to take off if you don't like it. Here we go. You don't have to sit. We'll give you something simple. More Gary Newman than Roz Williams. There. Turn around and take a look. Yeah, it's kind of unusual for you, but I think it works. Next question. How do you feel about black lipstick? It's not really that high maintenance, but that's fair. I get it. How about eyeshadow then? I think you could pull it off. Give it a try? Yeah, it's easy to wash off. Yes. Okay. Let's just go with a nice smoky gray. Just keep holding still. No, you're fine. I'm almost done. There. One eye done. Now for the other one. You're doing so good. Like, you're used to doing this. I cannot wait for you to see this. You look really good in makeup, for real, and I'm not just admiring my artistry either. It gives your eyes this kind of sultry look. And done. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. Sultry. I'm not buttering you up. Turn around and look in the mirror. Pose even, like you're modeling for an album cover. Oh my god, do you really not see how gorgeous you are? You just gave me the most smoldering look I've ever gotten from another human being ever. You start throwing that look around on the dance floor, I may have to start throwing hands just to get you home in one piece. Yes. Yes, I do mean it. This look really suits you. It's a very mid to late 80s goth look, especially with that wavy hair of yours. I'm going to tell you right now that girls are going to want to touch your hair, especially with you looking like this. So, you may get asked about that a few times. If you don't feel comfortable with that, like you do with me, you're okay with that? Good. I've told you about Martina, the one right next to me in that picture. She's socially anxious like you are, but with people she knows and likes, she's been known to play with people's hair. If she does ask to touch your hair, it means that she's feeling really comfortable with you. Anyways, this look on you isn't gaudy or garish. It's not Marilyn Manson or black metal. It's subtle. And if I didn't make it clear enough, you do, in fact, look good like this. That's right, you do. And more. But seriously, what do you think? Think you can wear this to the club? Aw, you are just so sweet sometimes. I'm glad you're going with me. You've been so good at showing me cool things I never knew I'd love. I want to be the one to show you something cool tonight. Thank you. But right now I'm going to have to push you out of here for a moment so I can get showered up and ready. I'm starting to pick up whiffs of too close to room temperature cold cuts on me now. I'll take as long as I need, thank you very much. But I won't be too long. If we get there before midnight, the cover charge isn't as much. And I want to get you there before it gets more crowded anyways, to give you a chance to adjust. You've talked me through plenty of sad nights. You've looked out for me, so yeah, I'm gonna look out for you too. I promise you, you won't regret letting me nudge you a little bit out of your routine. I'm going to make sure you have fun tonight. So go on and have some pizza while I'm in here. Put on that playlist we both put together. Get yourself geared up. I'll grab a slice or two before I put my lipstick on and... No, I said I didn't think it was high maintenance. That doesn't mean... Stop. I gotta get ready. Well, we're here. Club Xenophile. Are you ready to see what you missed at the other place? That was the quickest yes I've ever heard from you. You don't sound the least bit anxious. Aw, you're just too sweet. You know that? I really am glad you came out with me tonight. And like I said before, I'll be right here beside you the entire time. Or as long as you need me to be, anyway. It could happen, who knows? Don't worry about it. Let's get inside. The girls have already claimed a table for us by the outside bar. It's quieter out there. Okay. Obviously, this is the front bar. The bathrooms are over there, the door to the patio and outside bar is next to it, and obviously the dance floor is over there. So, what do you think so far? It does not look like my bedroom. God. There's a lot more LCD strip lighting for one thing. If anything, it looks more like your room. I know they give off less light, but my skull candles don't make e-waste. Am I wrong? Fine. Anyway, do you want something from the bar when we get outside? A drink? A pop? Water? Energy drink? Are you sure? Okay. Bartender? Thanks. Oh, I see them. Lucretia, over here.
Raven! Good to see you. And this must be the roomie.
Roomie. Meet Lucretia. We've known each other since we first got to college.
It's nice to meet you. And no matter what Raven's told you, don't be nervous. I do bite. No punchline. I just felt like getting that out of the way. Oh, thank God they're laughing.
I've already told them about you, Lucretia.
Come on back. Martina's at the table, and it's still quiet enough for us to hear each other without yelling. You look good in makeup, by the way. Raven's shown us a couple of pictures of you, but I almost didn't recognize you. If she's corrupting you against your will, blink twice.
Lucretia?
What? They didn't blink. You both look properly dolled up tonight. Let me get a picture of you two before we reach the table. Yep, right there. A little closer. Now, pretend you're in a band and just started sleeping together on tour.
Lucretia, what the hell?
Gotcha. Now let's see. Ooh, look at this one. You're both looking down, but you're also looking in each other's direction. With these cute little bashful smiles.
She does this kind of thing whenever she takes pictures. This is a really good picture, though. Send me a copy, and I'll send it to Rumi, too.
Raven! And this must be Rumi. Hi, I'm Martina. Raven's told us so much about you. It's nice to finally meet you. Let's sit down. An hour from now, we might have to start yelling, and I know I don't project well as it is.
You project just fine, Martina.
She was a lot quieter when we met in high school. Why don't you sit next to her, and I'll sit on the other side of you? There you go.
So, Rumi, Raven says you want her over right away with your music and movie collection on a network drive. Regina's got one at her place, too.
It's just something I built with a Raspberry Pi and... You too? Nice.
You should see their collection, Martina.
Raven's been absolutely pestering the DJ to play some of what she's found in your collection. And I'll admit, I'm curious. I'd love to see it sometime.
Ooh, Martina, tell them about your living room setup.
Oh, you're gonna like this, Rumi.
It's nothing that impressive. Just some sound controllable LCD strips.
And a dedicated visualizer on her TV. And 2 extra monitors. Whenever we go over to her place, her living room is halfway to being like a dance floor.
It's not that hard to set up. No, you're right. I'd put even more monitors up if I had them.
Martina set up the visuals for Lucretia's band when they did live shows.
I was the singer for Libertine Activist. I don't know if you know the local music scene, but our biggest gig was opening for... Yeah! You were there? Wow, you even remember Mercurochrome Sestina. That was my favorite song to play live. And the visuals Martina put together for that one were so good.
Oh, stop, Lucretia. I just put together a slideshow with some extra features. That's all. No, not you too.
They're not wrong, you know.
Thank you. I guess I did put some work into it.
And it showed.
Listen, I need to freshen up a moment.
Ooh, I'll join you.
Will you two be okay with each other for a minute? You seem to have plenty to talk about.
I agree with Rumi. We can keep each other entertained while you're gone.
Great. You guys want anything from the bar when we get back?
Water and...
I'll have a rum and coke.
Done. Be right back.
So, how long have you and Raven been roommates? Only that long? Wow. I mean, the two of you already get along so much better than she did with Jason. I've known her since we were both, what, 14? Something like that. We were put together for a group project in social studies and started talking about music and stuff, and next thing you know, we're best friends. She was just Rachel back then, so I kind of slide back and forth between calling her by either name. What was she like back then? She was angrier. It's hard to imagine now, but I once saw her back one of the mean girls to the edge of the stairway, and I thought for sure she was going to shove her down it. Well, it was because of me, actually. That particular girl had been giving me hell for a couple of years, and Rachel is very protective of the people she cares about. Me? I'm one of those not a goths. I love the music, the art, the aesthetic in general. Obviously, the clothes. But I feel weird about calling myself a goth, you know? It just feels incomplete, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm too nerdy to really fit the stereotype. Exactly. Like, why do I have to be one or the other? Cute glasses goth nerd girlfriend? You know, that doesn't sound too bad. I love your hair, by the way. Would it be okay if I touched it for a second? I can't help it. The way it curls at the ends. It's adorable. I wish I could get my hair to do that. Thanks. Oh my god. It's so soft. I'm sorry. I know I'm being kind of weird about this, but she told you already, huh? God, are you this nice with everyone? Okay, don't look, but I can see them over your shoulder. And they're looking kind of triumphant. Lucretia is. Definitely Raven is. I can't see her face from here. They're probably gonna try and nudge us towards the dance floor next, so... Would you like to come dance with me for a minute? Then let's get out there before they come over here and make it weird. For a while now, Raven's been trying to get the DJ to play this song, so I'd better get in my time with you while I can. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. You seem like a really nice person. Someone I'd definitely like to get to know better, but... Wait. This isn't a rejection, but just... give me a minute. I'm just gonna ask you straight up. Are you interested in Raven? Don't bother shaking your head. That red in your cheeks is giving you away. And let me guess, you haven't said anything to her, have you? I get that. It could get weird if she said no, but... Okay, it's like this. Does she accidentally brush against your arm or your leg sometimes? And when you go out somewhere, does she make a point of being close to you? Like tonight? Oh, I think you know what I'm suggesting. So let me get this last one in. Does she sometimes touch your arm when she's talking to you or about you? She definitely talks about you when she's hanging out with us. It's so unusual for her. It's kind of adorable, really. Roomy this or that. I was starting to wonder if she was actually saying Roomy, like the poet. Look, I'm oblivious when it comes to subtle cues like that, so I'm not going to judge. I'm gonna tell you though, she's sending you cues. Even if she's not doing it consciously, she's interested in you. Well, here's why. Did you ever watch the series Gotham? With teenage Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle. Before they became Batman and Catwoman. And do you remember how there'd be these moments where something would happen and it would be the most natural thing in the world for them to be honest about how they felt about each other? Yes, exactly. But because it's in the DC universe, the writers would have to make one of them say something prideful or stupid, something so unnatural for the moment that you could practically see the writer railroading them back to continuity. Yeah, well, you and Rachel need to have your moment without anyone railroading you anywhere, including yourselves. Is your phone on you? Pull up the picture that Lucretia just took. Do you see how you two are looking at each other? Oh no, this is totally selfish. I think you and I would get along really well, but you two need to get squared away first. I don't want any what-ifs hanging over you. I am blunt, and one way or the other, I hope you'll be around to get used to that. Let's go back to the table and get our drinks. Remember what I said. And make sure you get my number before you leave. Hey.
I see you two are having fun. I had no idea you danced so well, Rumi. I'm serious, you do.
You really do, you know.
So, what do you think? Think you might like to come back next week? I told you I thought you'd have fun.
Give me your camera, Rumi, and let's get a picture together. I'll get on this side, Martina over here. Raven, you go behind them. Can you squat a little, Rumi?
Here, let me just put my arms around you. There. I'll keep you from falling over.
Perfect. And 3, 2, 1, kisses!
Mwah. I'm sorry, Rumi. I probably should have asked. See, Lucretia? Rumi's already got you pegged. So you are okay with it?
Oh, they're more than okay with it. Look! That looks like a shy little smile to me. Like you're having the time of your life, looking up at Raven, who's looking down at you like the architect of it all.
God, Lucretia. No, you're right. She's disturbingly good with the camera.
Make sure we all get a copy of that. Sure, let me see your phone. There, added to your contacts.
You hear that? It sounds like a summons to the dance floor to me. Come on, Rumi. Let me and Raven take a turn with you.
Let me bend their ear for a moment, and we'll be right out there. You look like you're having a good time. Yeah, just like I promised. You let me know when you've hit your limit, though, okay? Good. Now, if you don't mind, I've been trying to get the DJ to play this song for a month now. You recognize it? Yeah, you shared it with me. And now, I get to dance to it with you. Hey, Rumi. Didn't I leave you there on the couch when we got home from the club? Have you been up all night? You've got your laptop plugged in out here. That means you needed to charge it at least once. Can I sit next to you? My legs are still tired from last night, and the chair is downright uncomfortable these days. Thanks. Yeah, I'm tired. You had us all out on the dance floor a lot longer than any of us usually go. Especially Martina. That's a new look on your face. I haven't seen that one before. You two really seem to hit it off. Oh, come on. You let her touch your hair, and she let you have her number. That's kind of a big thing for both of you. Then why were you two practically inseparable all night? I do not have cold hands. They're not really that cold, are they? Okay, Lucretia and I did give you two some space to play in. Why wouldn't we? You two were so cute together. Talking in each other's ears and laughing. Were you two up all night texting each other? Organizing things on the server, huh? It was that energy drink, wasn't it? I was wondering how it was going to affect you. Let me guess. You were sorting music downloads. I guess that tracks, but I just figured after last night. Oh, that wasn't what you were doing, huh? Come on then, tell me all about it. You did text each other all night. What did you two talk about? Ooh, are you two going on a date tonight? You really didn't try to text her when we got home? You just looked at her socials instead? Why? Because she looked tired? You looked tired, too. But you were both practically up all night at the club. You still are, technically. You could have at least sent a text. Worst case scenario, she doesn't respond until morning, afternoon, whatever. Go ahead and send her something now. She should be awake. I know that tone. That's not really, I will. That's maybe, maybe not. Look, I don't mean this to sound judgy or anything, but sometimes we play it too cautious. And I get it. We've both had some pretty awful rejections. It makes a person gun shy. You and me both, I know. But, you know, fortune favors the bold. You miss all the shots you don't take. Don't wait until the time is gone. Another time undone. I thought you'd catch that, but what? You've told me that before, how melancholy disintegration is, even though Robert Smith was about to marry his high school sweetheart when he wrote it. You're trying to change the subject. Just level with me, sweetie. Did you not really have that spark with Martina? It's okay if you didn't. It happens. I'm sorry. I swear I'm not trying to be pushy even when I seem like it. You looked so down last night when I got home from work, just defeated by that date that didn't happen, and I hate that. I hate the unfairness of that. You deserve so much better than that. Yeah, Lucretia and I both thought you and Martina might hit it off, and when it seemed like you did, I guess I got excited. For both of you. I've known her since high school, and... Sorry, I don't know why my hands are cold this morning. She told you about that, huh? It's true, except for the one part. I wasn't going to push that girl down the stairwell. I just wanted her to think I might. Not quite. I didn't wake up and choose violence, but a girl can change her mind afterwards, right? Yeah, she's right. I'm protective of the people I consider my tribe. I've gotten into fights for Martina, I've stared down creeps for Lucretia, and I've wanted to spite those dating app girls for you. Nurturing? Me? That wouldn't be very goth of me, now, would it? Okay, fine. I do prefer nurturing over maternal. But seriously, me? What makes you think I'm nurturing? I don't know about that. I just thought taking you to the club would make a good distraction, if nothing else. Like changing up the scenery. Not leaving you to just stay home and ruminate. That's not... No, you're right. I guess it is. Of course, I kept checking in with you. You were going to the club for my sake. You don't normally like crowds, even if you're okay with the loud music. I wasn't going to push you 1 inch past what you could deal with. I was anxious about that, honestly. And I was so proud and happy for you when you just slid in and fit right in. Like, okay, you're right. That is more than just protective. But you've done the same for me, you know. You've rescued me from bad dates. You've talked me down from it whenever I felt discouraged. You've let me interrogate you about whether some new clothes I've bought actually suit me, even after I could see in your eyes that you were dying to have the conversation end. So yeah, like I said last night, you've looked out for me plenty of times. What would I be if I didn't do the same for you? And part of that was trying to fix you up with Martina. If you two aren't interested in each other like that, you are, then why... Sort of? What were you doing looking through her socials if... Data hoarding? God, just come out with it. Yeah. Yeah, I did notice that pictures folder, and that it was getting bigger. I was having a little trouble sleeping last night. We'll talk about me later. Right now, it's all about you. No, I didn't look. No, that's not true. I did look. I figured you weren't putting anything there you weren't willing to share. After I saw you downloaded some pictures of her, I moved along. I know you're not a weirdo, so I figured you had something in mind. Maybe something creative to surprise her with. I can absolutely see you doing something like that for the right person. Yeah, sure, a couple of them were Lucretia's, so of course I'd be in them. All of them? You didn't grab any that just had her in them? Why? Ruminating? Did she say, was she interested in you? Listen, I'm banning the words sort of for the next hour. What are you trying not to tell me? Can we just skip to the part where you do? Do I like you? Of course I do. I've had more fun hanging out with you than any roommate I've ever had. You're the only roommate I've ever felt like actually hanging out with. Not like that? Then, oh, you're asking. God, I wasn't expecting this morning. That's not what I meant. God damn it, no, stop that. Please, just listen to me. I do like you, like that, but you... I know you do. I'm sorry, but you have zero poker face. There have been days I've come out here and I can actually watch the transformation happen. You'll look positively miserable, but then when I come in, it's like someone flipped a switch and you get this soft little smile like everything's gonna be all right after it all. You do. And then you get me smiling. Really? You're a bad influence on me. At work, Caitlin swears I'm turning into a perky goth whenever it happens. Because I know you don't see me as a meme or a stereotype or whatever. Because after all this time we've lived together, all the time we spent talking and hanging out and all that, I think that I could show up out here dressed in a pantsuit with a Karen haircut and you'd light up just as much. Only you would think I'd look more intimidating like that. I'm sorry, I swear I'm not trying to cold hand you. Oh? Your hand is so warm. Of course, I'm cautious. Maybe even a little scared. Aren't you? We're roommates. What happens if things go left? You say that now, but... Wait, have you been using my hair conditioner? Your hair is ridiculously soft. You have. I'm not trying to change the subject. It's a little late for that, don't you think? Why Martina? Because you're too damn smart, both of you. Martina can keep up with you better than I can. Look, I appreciate that, but the two of you are operating on another level. Do you think I could really set up a media server like you guys do, or... Sweetie, you're being silly. It's adorable when you're trying to tell me about something you're interested in that I know nothing about. You try so hard to explain it, trying to bring me up to your level, trying to bring me into your treehouse. But I can see that you're watching me closely, trying to see if I've gone glassy-eyed yet. Well, for the record, to me, it's just about the sweetest goddamn thing in the world. But what if you get sick of having to do that for me? Maybe, but even if you don't care about that now, how long until you do? That's different. I'm just... I don't know, giving you some socializing tips or something? Bringing you into the world? Ariel's song from The Little Mermaid? How do you even know that one? Are you really sure you want to be part of my world? What if you're wrong about me? Because I can be a basket case sometimes. The kind that stays up all night and cyberstalks your pictures folder. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? No, I told you. I left that folder alone when I saw you were saving pictures of Martina. I noticed it kept getting bigger, but I didn't go back into it. Of course, I wondered how it was getting that big. Pictures of me? Data hoarding? Why are you getting your phone out? Oh. Right there on your lock screen, that picture Lucretia took. You looking up at me while I lean over and plant one on your forehead, cropped down to just the two of us. Because you want to keep that moment close to you. No, that feels really nice. Almost like you're about to give me a scalp massage. Really? Maybe if I run my fingers through your hair, they won't feel so cold. If I'm corrupting you against your will, blink twice. No. No, you didn't blink.